Hey guys, welcome back to the classroom. So in this video, we're just going to review last week's trades, and then we're going to, a lot of these areas are still valid, so we're going to just keep this, most of our drawings up. And then if I have any new predictions or areas for the other pairs, I'll release them as well. But as you can see, AUD/USD still it did get into the zone. Let's see, this was Friday. This is where you see, I can see the mark, right? So Friday I was expecting price to sweep this high. It did not sweep this high. It actually respected this bearish bearish order block, and so it actually pulled back a little bit into this bullish FEG right here. So there's a bullish FEG. So as far as catching the zone moves, this is one from here. You definitely would have had a move up from the bullish FEG up. It still hasn't taken out the high. I believe that's where it's going now. So it's still going up. It's just had this little pullback in between. And then up here at the top, it did sweep the Mondays. So Monday's high, daily high, was swept, and then it fell down. So as you can see, there could have been a trade catching that move to the downside to these draws on liquidity. So we haven't really talked about the draw side as much as just when it gets inside the point of interest. But remember, if price is drawn to something, you can also catch it in that move, in that direction. So like for instance, being drawn back to this, feeling this FEG here, both of these FEGs, that's the drawdown. If you know that it's drawn down, you can also catch the move to the downside, as well as wait till it gets into the point of interest. Okay, so as of now, I believe that it's going to continue long. This was a little pullback, even though we're showing that we are overbought. So this is giving us idea that price at some point will drop. But as of today, the candle is bullish, and so it may again sweep. I'm expecting the sweep of the high before a real big drop. That's what I'm trying to say. So hopefully we get some kind of sweep somewhere, and then we'll get the drop. So this, I'm going to keep this drawing up as still recognizing my zones, even though I can catch trades all day inside of these zones. Okay, but this is for you guys that are just looking for that 1 or 2 trades per week. So then here, EUR/USD, as you can see, I had it drawing up. Now this candle really, it looks like to me more like a pin bar. Even though it's not red, it's green. It did act like the bears wanted to push it down, and so it did come down a little bit. It was drawn back. So Monday created a fair value gap. That's why you want to still check daily to see if something has changed. And we were inside of a red bearish FEG. So it did that. It respected it. It came back to the 50% mark on Monday, and then it sold down. And then it came inside of this bullish FEG, had a little reaction on one of the days, but the biggest one was it swept it because it came inside this order block, and then it pushed up. So this would have been your bigger move for the week. As you can see, risk reward 22.95, catching it from here on doing the New York session and catching this push up, and it's still going. So again, I still feel like it's going to come up. If it's going to drop, it's still going to sweep a high, maybe sweep this high, maybe go inside this order block, sweep the high and come inside the order block and then fall. So I'm going to keep my path here as what I think price may do. But we'll have to see. We never know. It could come all the way up, break this structure, bounce back this way, could come outside of this zone and just continue to go long. Right? So let's look at GBP USD. The path was, I was anticipating it to go up first. You see, this is still the bullish tendency, but it still went up a little bit. It went back inside of this fair value gap, and then it fell down. Now this one, to draw liquidity, is here. It actually just swept this low right here, and then it turned around. So we had a sweep of a previous day low, sweep of swing lows, and then it turned around. So you also want to, mark these highs and these lows like this, these liquidity levels. So when price, if you see that it sweeps it, that'll give you an idea where it wants to go next, right? Or you can catch the move back up inside, and this would have been a nice move to the upside on Thursday. And so Friday it finished inside of his as a doji, inside of this strong liquidity, this bearish fair value gap, and then today it's a bullish candle. Looks like again the path is still true. I'm still expecting it to go up and sweep some highs if it does fall before it falls. I also notice it's outside. It closed outside of this bearish channel, and even though it really needs to adjust. So I'll probably adjust this channel to include this swing high here, because now this swing high did not break this high, so it's still bearish. So I just need to adjust the channel, and then we'll see how it goes from there. So I'll do some adjustments on it. Basically, just I'll spread it out to include this high and this low. So we're still inside the channel. In other words, it didn't break this high, it hasn't broken this high. So until this high is broken, we are still bearish. Okay. NZD/USD. Again, this swing high did break outside the channel, and it is acting bullish. It has not broken this high yet, but if it breaks this swing high, and this is if I hide the drawings, okay, you can actually see that this is, right now, it's kind of like an indecisive day. As you can see, not really strong like the other ones that are giving like bullish strength. It hasn't changed much at all. So it may fall. It may fall back down this way, drawn to this liquidity, because this is a fair value gap here. I like to see the sweeps first and then drop, but it may just drop and continue down. It is red. We are in a red zone, so it may drop. We'll have to see. Even though it's pretty strong right now, it may start dropping. So where would it go to? It is outside this, but where would it go to? This is the drawn liquidity down here. So it may come inside of this zone and bounce up first. And of course, overall, this is the overall move, but we're just looking for the draws. So when price gets inside of our zone, we can kind of get an idea of where it may bounce to next, right? We're just trying to get inside the zone with this strategy. Here, we expected price to come down some. On Monday, it did come down. This is a very bullish move. It did come down a little bit, and then it did not come. This is the draw, but it did not come to sweep this low. It did not come here. It actually turned around and went up first, and then it's starting to come down. So it left a FEG, which is another draw. So in other words, it may do this instead, right? It may do something like this and then drop. So it may not come down first. It may come up first and then drop. Okay, but either way, we're going to look for price inside of here. If it comes inside of here, to get at least a bearish move out. If it comes inside of here, we're going to look for a bullish move up. Okay, but it does look like it's in a downtrend. So if I put a trend on here, trend line on this, or a trend channel, I will connect this swing high to this swing high, and notice how this one came to it. So I'll just grab this one, come down and include this swing low, and this is what I see. So anticipation of price to come down some more, right? So I'm going to actually put back for my pictures, for my screenshots for you guys, and then I'll put this up here for the next upcoming move. And then USD Swiss franc. So predicted that, or felt like it was going to go up. I don't know why I did the opposite with the other ones, because again, this is bullish. I know why I did this one, because we did sweep the low. So that was a sweep of the low. So yes, sweep of the low, expecting price to go up. It did go up. It did not come inside of our fair value gap up here, but it did come inside the fair value gap that was created between Thursday and Monday. So this FEG was created and didn't really come back to it. I should have noticed this, because when price got up here on Thursday, inside this FEG, it decided to sell just a little bit. So not really a big move, but it did move inside of this FEG. So to me, price it still hasn't made its official decision yet. Okay, even though this is a big red candle, it may be dropping. We are bearish here. Don't see any bullish, tendencies. See how this was red, telling me that it will start selling at some point, and eventually it did. So still bearish on this one as of right now, at least until it gets to this huge FEG right here. So still waiting for price to come inside of this. And USD JPY, last one, felt like price was going to go up. It did go up. It did not get into the bearish, it did not get into the bearish order block yet. Just was bullish up here. So again, if you feel like the direction, the direction that price may take, you can catch bullish moves inside of these daily candles, okay? Because we expect it to go up, so you can catch, your 2.5% or even more inside of these candles. Even though we're looking for the big one, the idea is what is price drawn to, and you want to look to take trades if you're in an intraday time frame with with this in mind. Okay, so for the intraday traders, you have lots of trades. Okay, is what I'm trying to say. All right, that's it for this video. In the next video, I'll just give you guys my expectation for the week, or the draw liquidity for the pairs for the week. All right, thank you guys for your time, and I'll see you guys in the classroom. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and come to the classroom. Check out our live session so that you can get your questions answered. All right, talk soon. Bye now.